Hey guys, this is Ghostbong here. So haven't made one of these videos yet, but I'm gonna try to do a deck list profile of a deck I brought to locals today, and I got first place. I went 4-0. My matchups were Galaxy Photon. What was my second matchup? My second matchup was Stun. My third matchup was Black Wings, and my last round opponent was a Eldritch Stun with Nadir Servant as the package. So let's get into the profile, I guess. So we have Spirit of Yubel. So I run 3 of them in the deck. He's actually really nice as like a battle fader. If your opponent isn't ready for this, you special them out. If they don't have an SP on board, they have no way of like really destroying it unless they negate it somehow. So I run 3 of these. Pretty crucial to the strategy. I also run 3 Samsara D Lotus. This card's really good. You need it engraved to keep OG Yubel alive. He's a great way to get this. Is like Samsara D Lotus. Literally, this gets you 1 card combo into your entire engine. So you can fuel your hand. You can set up the continuous spell. So Samsara D Lotus must have at 3. The next we have are the one-ofs. So we have the one-of the Ultimate Nightmare, and then we also have Terror Incarnate. So we have both of these guys. Great for OTKing. Fun fact about this guy is when he is destroyed and you have, let's say, Skill Drain on board, he's still going to burn your opponent on top of Nightmare Pain if you have that. So even if he's sent to the graveyard, he's still going to burn. Okay, so that's important to know because it can OTK people if they're not ready for it. You have the Unchained Soul of Shavara. I run one of this. So interaction here that would come up is you have Spirit of Yubel. Let's say you special him, right? And you want to do his effect to search. Under Skill Drain, you can still activate it, but you can do this as Chainlink 2 to pop Spirited Yubel. So maybe this might be more of a reason to have a once we get into the extra deck, it might be more of a reason to run Yama in this deck, but I decided not to. Because you're staring at a Hugin right now. Because actually, I think that's it for the monster lineup. So now we can go. Oh wait, no, we have the other one of original Yubel, and then the rest of the deck is basically just spells. So let's start with we have the Runick Fountains. I run 2. 2 Runick Fountains. I do 1 Triple Talents Talent. Triple Tactics Talent, sorry. I run 3 of the Runick Tips here. So, sorry I didn't organize this. I probably should have, but I was just shuffling my deck and stuff. But we run 3 Runick Tips. Really good card. This card actually... a lot of times when I resolve this, if my opponent doesn't have a response to this, getting the top card banished gives me a lot of info, of the matchup and how I should go about like what hand traps, or not hand traps, but what runic spells I should be keeping an eye out for and stuff, So it's important. Yeah. Got the 3 Runick Tips. Then we have, I believe I do 2 Runick Destructions. Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 Runick Destructions here. This is good for removal. See, it did come up, kinda. Most of the times, like this and Flashing Fire. Flashing Fire and Curse most of the time is dead going first. You get a special out. That's basically it. I just wanted these in case I had to go second, so I put them at 2. I don't want to overboard on you know, board breaker type of cards. But probably the best Runick spell I think in general is just Slumber, which I run 3 of. 3 Runick Slumber is really good. We have Freezing Curse, which I run 3 of because it's really good. It's just against stun. This was amazing. Saved my butt a whole lot that matchup. Seeing Freezing Curse to stop his monsters, like their effects that prevent me from special summoning. So that was really good. We run Runick Smiting Storm, one of. We also run the one of Dispelling, Runick Dispelling. I did resolve this in my Blackwing match. It was okay. I mean, I think I sniped like a Vayu or something. So, but you know, it's alright. Basically shotgunned it so I can get an extra draw with the Runick Fountain. But speaking of Runick Fountain, we run Terraforming. It's a good card. We run, let's see, 1 Called By. That's good. We also run the Nightmare Pains. So we run 3 of these. This card is really good. Try to search for it whenever you have Spirit of Yubel and you're getting the search, unless you have another Spirit of Yubel in hand. Usually the trap lineup is what helps you decide that. Next is Super Poly, just at 2. Eternal Favorite, really good card. This is really good for the grind game. Skill Drain, sorry, I'm kind of going through this kind of fast. Really good card. Enables OTK. Next we have the extra deck. So we run Hugin's. Okay. No surprise there. Can help protect your Runick Fountain, stuff like that. And the thing is, it protects any of your cards. So if they target, you know, Nightmare Pain, you can also trigger this. We run Dark. I had a scenario where this actually came in hand against my round 4 opponent, who's on Eldritch Nadir Dogmatica Stun, where he had to pop this. I got to resolve his searched out a Lotus, and was able to just keep playing from there. This was all under skill drain, so I was trying to go for damage, but yeah. The Gustav Max stuff, this was good because I did get skill drained, and just having a 4K beater is really good. We also have Loving Defender. Honestly, never really went into him, to be honest. I think the whole stun package with skill drain is probably more than enough, but cool thing is, if he's destroyed, he still gets to banish, just like how Ultimate Nightmare gets to burn even after he's destroyed. So in skill drain scenarios, if your opponent attacks into this, you know, dies, as long as he's summoned properly, and you have Eternal Favorite, you can bring him back. Super good. Never really went into it. But in theory it's good. Let's see, we have Frecky. Frecky is MVP kinda of this deck. He's a dark. He can be destroyed. When he's destroyed, adds back a Runick quick play spell from graveyard. So let's say you know you don't open all the Runick cards, and you want to maybe at least play on your opponent's turn. That's why, you know, when I went back to Runick Tip being good for getting information, Frecky can help you add back that same spell you just pitched, whether it be Destruction or Freezing Curse. So it's a very cool interaction. I like it a lot. This with Nightmare Pain. Next we have Jerry. You know, self-explanatory. Can't be destroyed. Never really went into him a whole lot to add back Fountain. But yeah. Garua. Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Good super poly targets we run too, so could come in handy. We run Muckracker of the Underworld, and we also run Typhon Sky Crisis. Never really went into this guy. This guy is pretty good. The issue with like Link monsters in this deck is the Runic engine, but I still think it's worth playing her just in case. You need to bring back a Spirit or something. Let's say you went through all of them, you don't have any Eternal Favorites in grave. That's worst case scenario, honestly. And Typhon is just a good card. Alright, let's go to the side deck because I don't want this to be too long. We have the other talents. I main one, this is the other one. Super Poly, this is the third copy. Now, Imperial Iron Wall. Insanely good card. People want to SP Banish, chain this. People want to Cosmic something, your Fountain, chain this. It fizzles away. Really good card. You can really catch people off guard with this. I got caught off guard with this once, and let's just say that Yubel player really just had an upper hand on me. So, getting inspiration from him. I was testing this out. We run D-Berry and also 2 Thrust for Branded. For going first. I don't know. Never really came up. Didn't play Branded, so good in theory, I guess. 3 Imperms. I had Droll. I'm glad I took it out. 3 Imperms. Actually came up a lot. Against Stun was beautiful. Now we also run Twin Twister because one, I don't want to pay life. I'm already paying 1,000 off skill drain. And also free discards, you know, discarding Fueling the Grave to resolve Runic Fountain for an extra +1. Pays for itself, and you can pop 2. You can even pop your own skill drain or whatever. Never had to pop my own stuff. Evenly for Thrust, and then the last card is Harpy's Feather Duster. So yeah, that's it for the deck. I think the deck plays amazing. You know, I think in this format, most decks either go gun ho. I'm gonna OTK. I'm gonna set up some negates, and that's it. But with this deck, you're kind of tackling every corner. By having like the Runic stuff to banish your opponent's cards, but also to interact with them. And the Yubel stuff definitely adds pressure, while also being able to play under skill drain, which makes this deck like very, very scary in this meta. Because for example, Snake Eyes and stuff, they can't really play into skill drain unless they have a way to pop it. So yeah, that's probably exposing the weakness of this deck. Honestly, is any back row clearing cards. But yeah, I played pretty well today. Pretty satisfied. So yeah, that's all. I don't want to keep the video, you know, going on for too long. So yeah, I'll catch you guys.